Muppet Studios. I got my Starbucks for my birthday drink yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm suffering from a major Disney magic hangover. We walked over 20,000 steps yesterday, and even though I went to bed at a decent time, like I took a nap and my body is just like so tired, and it's like almost 10 degrees colder today than it was yesterday. So we're gonna see how far we get today. But I'm positive. I'm having a positive attitude today. Also, I did get stopped by security. My Instax camera has a cover on the front. Even though I held it out forward, I held my water bottle, I held my camera, I held my tripod that I have all out in front of me. And I guess because they couldn't confirm what it was, they had me go over, which is interesting because Magic Kingdom didn't do that, but I know security all is a little different. It is what it is. But I chose, you can kind of strategically choose sometimes which baggage side you go through, so that way you end up picking a baggage line that doesn't have a long line, which is what I did, just in case. I'm glad I did. I'm curious if they're gonna let me in because it's like still super early. We'll see. I love Hollywood Studios Christmas decorations. Look at all the beautiful Christmas decor. I absolutely love Hollywood Studios. It's just like gaudy, flashy Christmas. It just makes me happy. We've got a little stage up there. That sounds like fun. I don't know why that's there. Oh, it is a screen. You know what's funny is I didn't realize it was a screen until I zoomed in on it. It is a screen. I thought it was just interesting. Look at that. Pretty. The tree. Gorgeous. So the park isn't supposed to open till 9. I got here at 8:20 thinking, okay, I have 30 minutes before I can go into the park. And the rides are just open. So I'm like, what am I doing? Just sitting around. I was like taking pictures. I also was debating. I could not decide on what I wanted to like quote unquote rope drop. I don't even know if you can call this rope dropping now if the park's been open for 30 minutes. But like, oh, there is a line. So certain attractions are open. They're stopping people at Star Wars Land. Look, it's a giant tree. Hope there's like no one in the Muppet courtyard. It makes me so happy. There's no one around. And then we're gonna get in line for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So we were gonna go do Galaxy's Edge first, because they open in like 10 minutes. But apparently, and they do have single rider line for Rise, I asked. But apparently there's a delayed opening for Rise. And I really wanted to do Rise. So I think we're gonna come back later and just walk over and do Rock and Roller Coaster and get that corner taken care of then. They have added so many more holiday backdrops. Like Magic Kingdom had a ton of them. There was a Christmas tree one back there by Mickey and Minnie's. And there's like space over here as well. It's crazy. I love that they've done this though. I love all the festive little backdrops, you know? It gives a good photo opportunity. This wind is crazy cold. Oh my God.
Step with us now into this amazing world and create your own exciting story. From a galaxy far, far away to infinity and beyond, where dreams come true. Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
We're going to Rock and Roller Coaster first. Made it just in line, just in time. I don't know if single rider is open. It doesn't look like it is. So I'm kind of mad because I asked the leader if the single rider line was open, and she said not yet. And the moment the line settled, she opened the single rider line and let someone in. So I'm kind of mad at that. So now I have to wait in this line. This brings me back. I realized I haven't been on that in forever. It was so much fun. So much fun. Although, gotta say, California Screamin' is so much better. California Screamin' is so much better. Well, Rise of the Resistance is still down. And because Solange Dog is down, it's caused Mickey's and Minnie meet and greet to skyrocket. So we're just gonna do Tower of Terror since it's a 20-minute wait. We'll hang out here. That's the thing that really kind of sucks about Hollywood Studios is because there's so few rides that if a couple of them go down, there's like nothing to do at the park. That was a real mess. I do like this ride. It's been interesting though because I haven't been here since going to Disneyland, and California Screamin' is similar to Rock and Roller Coaster, and then obviously Tower of Terror is similar to Mission Breakout. So this will be an interesting comparison between the two. That said, I kind of like California Screamin' better because it's longer and there's like more to see. Rock and Roller Coaster just kind of feels like Space Mountain, but a roller coaster. I don't know. Bless you.
We'll just tell them we got a big group.
They have so much cute merch. Like if I worked here, I would definitely have this. It's got the little hat on top. I love little Stitch. Look at him. I love the ears too that they have over here. They have so much like cool merchandise. I'm tempted to get that for Stephanie because I know she did it once. Look how cute these are. That was a ton of fun. The first drop scared the crap out of me. And Rise is still down, so let's go see what else there is to do. There's a Tower Hotel robe over there that's really cool. I want to get that for Jared, even though he hates the Tower of Terror. We were just up there. It was a lot of fun. I ended up being in the 6th row. The front row luck that we had yesterday at Magic Kingdom is gone today. Well, I just looked at the app again and like accidentally, unintentionally, and Rise just went up. It's a 45-minute wait, but we're gonna see if the single rider is open, and then we'll go do that over there. I was gonna go see Santa here, but I think I want to get the characters out of the rides out of the way, because I know I really wanted to see Mickey and Minnie, but their line is like 45 minutes, and I just don't know if I want to see Mickey and Minnie that badly. of the entertainment things that they have for the holidays. There's a lot of people coming in now. We're gonna run the Minnie and Mickey meet and greet because it just went down in 15 minutes, and I'd rather get that out of the way because Rise is gonna be a wait anyway. So that was not 15 minutes. It was over 30 minutes, actually. The line stopped. There is an awesome dance break going on, but while standing in line, I started to get a headache, and that was not helping. So I got a little bit, filmed it. It's very much like college, high school, like cheer performance, which I love. It's so fun, it's so hype, but I've got a headache. So we're gonna go and sit down for a little bit, drink some water. I got my selfies with the mice. They were so sweet. Minnie has a new dress. It's a new beautiful pink silk dress, which I've never seen before. Apparently it's brand new. And I absolutely love it. I wanted Disney bound with that dress because it's so pretty. But while I was in line, heard some news. Apparently Muppet Vision is indeed closing. There's no announcement date, but they literally just announced online, like a couple of minutes ago while I was in line, that Muppet Vision is closing. So we're probably gonna see that sometime today. It's really sad. It's really kind of sad because like I have a completely different attitude walking into the Muppet courtyard now than when I did like an hour and a half ago. Because if I'm being perfectly honest, I really didn't think that they were going to be getting rid of Muppets. I thought they were going to be getting rid of the launch bay and putting the Monsters Inc. area stuff over there, because Launch Bay has needed to go for a while now. I opened that attraction, I can say that. It was supposed to leave years ago. I don't know what they're keeping it for. I would like it to go because it's not even doing what we opened it to be with to begin with anyway. This was his last project that he ever worked on. So I'm perfectly happy with this staying. It does make me sad, and I understand that it's not as busy, and I understand that it's like about 3D, and 3D is like not a big thing anymore and all this other stuff, but like I just hope that they keep the Muppets here because like I love the Muppets. I know not everyone does, but like the Muppets like is so, I don't know, it's hard to describe how I feel about the Muppets, but I just hope that they're able to keep the Muppets in this park and keep them alive and keep something fun going on. And it makes me sad for the cast members because I remember when we closed the Great Movie Ride, they didn't tell us that the Great Movie Ride was closing. We found out when the guests found out. So that was a lot. And there's already been several people taking pictures, like sad pictures. So my thoughts and prayers go out to the Muppet Courtyard cast. So we are finally going into Galaxy's Edge. Is Max over there? Oh, it's just Goofy. Where's his son? Where's your son, Goofy? All right, so I think last time they said, okay, so it says the wait time is 1:05. We're gonna go through the single rider line and see what the wait change is or difference is. It is 11:03. They said my single riding or experience will be altered, which is fine. I just want to go on the ride. We're sneaking into the Resistance into the back. Found the end of the line. I think it spits you out. I have no idea where it spits you out. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, we're going this way. Interesting. So we basically skipped the transport and arrived straight into space. So we're on the first order ship, and there's a mess in the line, and and they're making the rebellion cast member clean it up while the First Order is guarding them. I just think it's really funny with the theming. So that's the regular line, and this is single rider line, and so they divide us up this way. I was wondering when the single rider line ended. They basically just made this an actual line and that's an actual line instead of both of them just being like random.
The prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
There's nowhere to run.
Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo!
Good job, R5.
You too.
Okay, so if you have never ridden this ride before, if you've never watched a video of it, if you've never ridden this ride, I highly recommend you don't do single rider line. Don't do it. If you've never ridden this ride, do not do single rider line because it skips over so much of the story. The ride is fun itself, but there's so much more to this ride that makes it so much more worth it that if you skip it, it just, you know, I'm trying to decide if I want to do Falcon or not. Getting kind of tired. So I think I'm just gonna go do Star Tours because I do love Star Tours more than Falcon. But that said, the wait time for the standby was like 1:05, I think. We only waited about 35 minutes in the single rider line. Now that's still long, considering, but if you've ridden Rise before, highly recommend single rider line if you are like insisting on riding Rise. It was quite interesting. So they basically keep you in your own single rider queue, which is backstage essentially, all the way up until you are being separated into the individual colors essentially. When you're, I can't think of the correct word for it, but basically when they're loading the vehicle essentially, or like they're picking your colors where you're going to go on the vehicle, they keep you in a single rider queue in a sense. You skip over the transport out of Batu. You skip over the part going into the First Order. You do see the transport taken off. You do see the First Order bridge, but you don't get involved with any of the storyline or anything. You really don't know what's going on until you're like, it's literally like you're entering in the queue and then you're on the ride. You don't get the story at all. So if you've never ridden Rise, highly recommend waiting in the standby line or getting a lightning lane for it. It does have individual lightning lane, I believe. And then after that, doing single rider. But I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm actually gonna do, I think we're gonna do Muppet Vision first, and then we'll do Star Tours. This won't be the last time, for sure, but still. So real quick, I realized that my Rock and Roller Coaster photo is missing because right before we launched, someone I guess had a GoPro or something that they were holding on to, and so they delayed our launch to the point where like the music started and everything, and so I wasn't able, my photo was just missing, and I didn't scan it because I didn't see it. But anyway, we're gonna go do Star Tours next. This ride, oh, it's working. Very cool. I was just about to say, this ride never gets old.
Other companies tour you so
Oh, this is
fast,
new.
it's all a blur. But on Star Tours, you'll never miss a thing. Introducing the IC360 Intelligent Camera System, available exclusively on all Star Tours flights. Our cam droids place you.
I got my two favorites, Tatooine Pod Racing and
surprise for you. For all of you.
You do?
First Christmas I remember today, and it's already worth the wait. We're in the season, and I would travel miles and miles, and I would. All of your holiday dreams come true.
I just came out of Frozen sing-along, and it's funny because I was like, okay, we're gonna go. I think I'm getting a headache because I'm hungry. But I was like, when we go to the Frozen sing-along, we're gonna sit, we're gonna have a nice relaxing time. And I ended up sitting right in between two of the biggest, like, Royal Historians fans. The two girls on my right, like right next to me, were screaming the entire time. And then there was a large group of people on my left-hand side of me, literally separated by a seat, that were also shouting at the Royal Historians. And don't get me wrong, they weren't necessarily being disruptive. It was just very loud. And it was very hard for me to enjoy the show. Luckily though, once the Christmas part started, which was the whole reason why I wanted to see the show to begin with, once the Christmas part started, no one knew the songs, which I did, so I was able to properly enjoy it from there on. I have to say, when we're together, which is the last song that they sing, I always get a little emotional just because it's a very sweet song, but I was not used to Elsa. She turned around and she said something about like, may all your holidays be happy or something like that. It was just very cute. And I was like, oh, and I was like trying not to get emotional. But anyway, I think we're gonna head out now because like I said, I'm not feeling that great. It's only 1 o'clock. We've done so much already though. I was gonna go see Ariel. I don't think I'm going to. Oh, they have these new make a circular gesture with your magic band to experience the magic. They have new little signs right there that tell you how to interact with the statues. I guess waving wasn't enough. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching with me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. So I walked the way I was supposed to. But for whatever reason, the rows aren't labeled in the parking lot, or I guess maybe they kind of are. There's kind of a number right here. I guess they're numbered on the other end, but why would you provide a sidewalk to walk on? Because I listed what row I was in. I'm in 110. But the ends here don't have numbers on them. What? Anyway, I'll find my car eventually. So I'm just gonna say, I walked 4 rows past where my car was parked because that is the number. It's rubbed off. Can you tell what it is? I can't tell what it is. And then you walk down this way here. I'm just like tired and irritable. That's what this is. You can't really tell, but that's the number over there. There's kind of a 2 in it. But down here, where there's a pedestrian crosswalk, no numbers written there. How am I supposed to find my car? I guess they're assuming everyone walks down that way, but if my car is parked on this end, and there's a crosswalk right there, and an exit right over there, why would I walk up? I don't know. Anyway, that's all. I'm gonna go home and rest now.